if you look at CIMB's journey into sustainability, it all started with what we call value-based intermediation as part of the strategic pivot for Islamic banking back in 2016 and 17. And from there, we evolved into what we call the sustainability ambition for CIMB Group. We are a regional bank with footprints in ASEAN and headquartered in Malaysia. And it was an important strategic initiative for the group to drive this sustainability agenda across the group businesses. So as any new initiative, it goes through 4 stages in its life cycle. So the first stage was the forming or formative stage, which was quite, challenging, but it was a lot simpler than the next 3 stages, where we need to craft the strategy, the ambition for our sustainability targets, and get the buy-in from the senior management, and build the team, create the policies, and so on. The next stage was what we call the storming stage. Once we have formed, there were lots of issues around what we mean by negative impact. Because if you look at the sustainability agenda, it revolves around identifying the impacts, both negative and positive, and have a clear plan to reduce negative impact and in tandem grow the positive impact across our business lines. So one of the areas we looked at is how do we define high risk or high negative impact businesses? So we then came up with high risk classification, where we looked at our portfolio of financing and then looked at the both direct and indirect impact, whether it's scope 1, scope 2, and scope 3. And then we narrowed down to a few high risk sectors. So the likes of coal, palm oil, mining, and so on. So there were a few sectors we categorized as high risk, and those high risk sectors would be where we would be focusing on reducing the negative impact.